Well, today was just like a double bummer, right? I made two trades on the day, one to the upside, one to the sell side. Both turned out to be losses. The indicator I was using, it provided me two wrong signals, which happens sometime. So one was like a double confirmation signal, but it still didn't play out. And then the second one was like a half confirmation signal, didn't play out anyways because I was still kind of trading against the trend. The trend for the entire day was to the downside. So using the signal alone, it didn't prove to work today, but I'll continue using it. The only problem I'll say is that when it comes to risk, because I made two trades today, I basically risked two times the amount that I would make in two trades or in one trade. So essentially, with the strategy, you trade one to make two. So tomorrow, if I make one winning trade, that would clear me up of both losses, right? But in order to get ahead now, I would have to make another trade using the same strategy, using the same risk reward to actually make put me ahead of the game right now. But I'll show you what I did today. I'm still learning, still trying to find the best strategy that I can employ for some consistency. I believe this might be the strategy. Didn't play out today. Do we have other negative factors that could be affecting it? So I don't want it to focus on that. I want to focus on the fact that the strategy can provide some form of confluence, some quality to your trades. And hopefully, this is just me sharing my journal, sharing my experience, and also documenting it. So hopefully, you can find some value in this, right? So the first trade, and if you've watched my previous videos, you know that this date is just wrong for some reason. I'm not sure why they can't update it, but this date is wrong. And anytime you see here, anytime you see here, you just -5 from it, and you'll see the time I enter the trade, right? So, today is Tuesday. The market was not open on February 20, but the market is open today, February 21, and you'll see it in my lower right corner. Right, and let me zoom this in so you can probably get a better look at the numbers, right? It must be annoying to not be able to see all of the numbers. So, my first trade was to the buy side, and it's clear. You can see where I entered right here. And I'm telling you guys, I found actually a strategy. I found a strategy that makes it so much more easier to place this. You see, the more you do things, the more you get better. And believe me. So I entered here at let me see. I entered here at 296.61. So you find better ways to get at it. Look at that. So this is where I entered to the buy side. I love this. It's where I entered to the buy side. And obviously I entered on this candle because I'm using this signal, right? So I entered to the buy side. Did I? No. All right, so the thing about it is that I entered on this candle because you have to wait until this candle closes for you to enter your trade. So you want to see that full closing of the candle and then you enter to whatever direction. So I enter to the buy side here for it to continue up with my stop loss below here. So it seemed like it was working out during the trade, but it didn't actually work out. So I got close out of my position. I didn't put it all the way because all the way would have been 295.61. So I wanted my stop loss to be relatively close, right? So I entered on this candle, which was the 11 o'clock candle, at 295.90. And as you can see, I can just go like this and just hit it off 295.90. And I can get exactly where I got stopped out. So this was my enter, and then I got stopped out here for a max loss of 72.50. So I was trading 100 shares of the QQQ. Ideally, I would have had my risk at 100, and then my take profit would have been at 200, as in for a profit and loss. So I can lose a max of 100 and I can make a max of 200. So I had my stop loss, I had my take profit at 2. Let me show you where I had my take profit now. I had my take profit at 2298 0.61. And as you can see, it's just simple math as to where you would want the price to go to encapsulate your risk to reward. So if you're going for a 2 to 1, this would have been your take profit, and then your stop loss would have been at 29561. So you see that your stop loss can be a bit below this level. So if you had an engulfing candle and also a three line strike setup, this might have been a good trade for a continuation. You would see a little movement up here, and then probably a week up, tap you, and then you come back down for you to make some profit. But that totally did not happen today. The next one was to the sell side, and I believe I entered on this candle. So it turned out to be right, but it's just that the stop loss got hit out, right? So I entered on the 11. It would have been the 12:15 candle, okay? So I'm gonna do this a lot more often. It saves me so much time now. Look at that. So this is where I entered on this candle to the sell side, right? And was it this candle? Yeah. Enter to the sell side. Usually you try to enter on the next candle. So I would have aimed for the next candle wherever this one closed, which would have been the same level, right? Which would have been the same level. And then you have your stop loss at just above this. So I had my stop loss at 29580. And then that's where I got hit out on these candles. So I got hit out on the 12:45 candle, which was 29580. 29580. I love this. Look at that. So smooth, so accurate. I don't have to fool around with this. Perfect. So this is where I got hit out for a $60 loss. So you're looking at this, I could have had my risk a bit higher, but to keep it within the strategy, you try to keep your risk just above this level, just above here, or even a bit above, just to give yourself some wiggle room. And then that turned out to be a total risk of 60. So overall on the day, I lost around 136. So I lost around $136 to make two trades. If these had went in my favor, I could have been looking at a $260 profit, right? So that's basically what happened today, and I'm not feeling too bad about it. I'm not feeling too bad about it, honestly, because strategy might not have worked today. What I did wrong really was I overtraded today. Even though I only made two trades, I definitely overtraded. Some days the strategy would have played out better, like this one. Let's see. Let's even look at this one. So close of this candle. This strategy it wouldn't have worked on this one at all. So maybe yeah, wouldn't have worked on this one. You'd have gotten hit out, but then for the rest of the day or the second one on the day, you could have made some money on that one, right? Let's take this away. This one, this one is a perfect entry. Boom, you get a clean ride up. This one, you get a clean ride down with no more testing of your stop loss. No more testing of your stop loss. Here, same thing. You get a clean run up. Let me see what's happening here. Here, clean run up. Here, no. I don't like these one. I like this one more because you have an engulfing and also the three line strike. Let me see also. Here you had a three line strike down to take some profits with your stop loss not being tested until it came back at 350. Overall, it was a good day, and I'll be just getting this up to you guys. Nice, clean, edited. And I'm going to be learning more strategies and just being able to provide a lot more value to you guys, right? Hope you enjoyed the Chat GPT video. I had a lot of fun recording that, and also I showed how you can use Midjourney as well. That's all for today. There isn't much else going on in the market other than the other tensions going on, like probably more war escalation, and today is actually the anniversary of when Russia actually invaded Ukraine. And if you're following, you can know that that still is going on, right? Uh, we're just being, we just have to be proactive and just focus on what we're doing, guys. That's all. That's all we can do. It's just me protecting me, my wife, my family, and we're just making it happen. Trying to do this so I can provide a great life for me and my wife, and we're just gonna have some fun times, right? But that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's a Wednesday. Fuck Wednesdays, man. I don't like Wednesdays, but we'll see if we'll trade it and have a good day, right? Gonna keep the risk small like today. Probably just one day because Wednesdays are not my type of days. Like, they're just not my days, Right? But I'll see you in tomorrow's video. All right. Bye bye.